Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of round 19 of the Flocking Geese's Mighty and Career Mode here on F123, and it's the Grand Prix time now for the Circuit of the Americas, Austin, USA. Practice and qualified, sprint race, we kind of screwed up with the 3-second penalty. We dropped down from P2 to P7. Mind you, we're pretty much used to disasters at this point. We are expected to get penalties for the Grand Prix because of the getting new components as mentioned in part 1. So let's get in there, shall we?
F1 is so popular in these parts now that we race here 3 times a year, but let's give full respect to COTA, or the Circuit of the Americas if you prefer, which laid the foundations for it. It still remains the United States Grand Prix. It's the Circuit of the Americas then. Situated 14 miles outside the great city of Austin, this is a 3.6 mile lap with 20 corners, 10 to the left and 10 to the right. Top speeds are around 200 miles per hour. Overtaking opportunities are available in turns 1 and 12, especially with that rear wing DRS wide open. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Sainz, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Magnussen, Ocon, Gasly, Verstappen, Sargent, Bottas, Williams, Tsunoda, Joe, De Vries, Goose, and Lando Norris starts from the back of the grid. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. With me today, of course, is Natalie Pinkham. Let's talk about Goose. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within the team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do. And that has definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Alright people, it's the Grand Prix itself, and won the sprint race, and we're off already. That was a quick lights out. So, where's the Goose? There he is, P21, after the penalties finally kicked in, overtaking Williams, and it's all hell breaking loose. And there's the Goose, look at him go! Jesus, from P21, I don't know where he is, he's behind an Aston Martin, I believe that's Stroll. But no, the two Mercedes are off, and we're on board with the Goose now. I don't know what position he's in, when we started P21, P10. Oh my life, just behind Alex Albon and Lance Stroll with Magnussen and Gasly behind. Here on, it's going well so far. Well, I say that, we've just jumped 2 positions on turn 11. The Goose proving to everyone that you can overtake anyone at any time, at any part of the racetrack. Any turn, now you can do it. I mean, look at Azerbaijan with Nick De Vries. Oh, and we're coming into the end of the last straight bit into turn 12, and we overtake Nico Hulkenberg. Tico versus Nico, here we go. And we're behind now Checo, Sergio Perez with Leclerc, King Alonso in P4. Yes, and then we got Sainz. I believe Hamilton and Russell P1, P2. I don't know who's in front. It's probably Russell. Damn you, Russell. Here we go now into the final corner now of lap 1. Lewis Hamilton sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. 1 minute something, 40 something, I don't know. Here we go. But lap 2 now, and we've jumped from P21 to P7. And we're P6 already into the first corner.
Good job, nice overtake.
Bit of contact, but we managed to get through. And here we are. Someone who we're not exactly fond of, and that happens to be the Monaco madman from Ferrari, Charles Leclerc. But we are catching up. Sorry, I've got the hiccups. Oh, we got a perfect sector 1, but that doesn't matter. What is important is that we're not going to crash into Charles Leclerc. We almost hit him from behind. Here we go, into the fast straight bit now. DRS is not enabled yet, but we're in the slipstream now. Can we overtake Leclerc? Do we have the momentum to overtake him? And we're in P5. Let's we get a good overtake into the sort of let's we can overtake him in P12, which we do, and we overtake Fernando Alonso, King Alonso, and he'll take it into position 4. Jesus. And Hamilton's in front. Good. Anyway, we're behind now the smooth operator from Ferrari, Carlos Sainz, who we've had dealings before at home Grand Prix. I mean, look at the Spanish Grand Prix, for example, our first victory. Hamilton sets the fastest lap, and that's taken over by the Goose. 1 minute 38. The fastest lap of the race, and DRS is now enabled. Sainz wisely cuts us off there to lap 3 to turn 1. He's on the medium tyres. Interesting. He must be on a different strategy. I hate this bit. This section 1. Jesus, who designed this? Which American person, right? Listening to country and western thought, hey, this would be a good idea. Jesus. And that is literally the bottom line, as it is Austin, Texas. Unfortunately, we're not Americans, so we can't do the 316 maneuver. And we got DRS, overtake button, full power for the Goose, 210, trying to get past Carlos Sainz, and we do. Barely get past Carlos Sainz here. He's still trying to get hold position 3, but doesn't. And we're in the top 3. It's just Russell and Hamilton to beat now. Jeez. 3 laps and we've jumped from P21 to P3. This is extraordinary. This is a Goose we've not seen since Spain. I want to say Spain. I don't know. Yeah, Spain. It's gotta be. Even though that we started P1. But this is definitely the old F123 Goose, and we jump now to lap 6 because I promise you nothing happened at all in this gap. We're still 3rd place. Hamilton is still in position 1, and Sainz gets momentum and overtakes the Goose in the fast straight bit, but the Goose is just going to just dive him. But no, Carlos Sainz is still going. Look at him. Contact between Sainz and the Goose, and he takes position 3, and he's off. But the Goose is not finished with Carlos Sainz yet, and we've got Fernando Alonso on our tail, trying to get position 4 from us. Goose Lord, I'm just having a drink. Can't beat Pepsi Max Cherry at 5 in the morning.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
We've already noticed, mate, but thanks for telling us anyway. We got DRS, but it's no use to us because Sainz is well away. And just like in lap 4, he cuts us off. Further into lap 7 now, and oh my, no, 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 he isn't. Our teammate, Callan Williams, is out. How? What? First it was the Netherlands. Then, oh, Jesus. How? Smoke coming from the engine. We need to speak to the department about this, because we've had retirement. The Goose has retired, not because of an engine failure or anything wrong with the car. It's just that we've crashed it.
And that's Callan out of the race.
We've crashed the car, right? That's why we got retired. But with Callan Williams, it's the opposite, except for the Netherlands. We absolutely assassinated Logan Sargent. kamikaze it more like. But no, this is. They need to fix the damn car for Callan Williams. They have to. This is the second time now, I think, that he's retired this season. I think it. Yeah, actually no. I think it's a bit more than that. I don't know exactly how many times, but Jesus, that's not good. Right, we're moving to lap 10, and we this is our first of well, our first corner cut warning. We're still position 4. Move on to lap 11, and this is the lap we'll be boxing in for the pit lane after later on. And Alonso says, "Hello, we want position 4 from us," and he gets it. King Alonso takes position 4, but the Goose says, "Hello, Alonso," literally, and just jumps him out the way. The Goose proving that you can overtake anyone at any part of the track if you're brave and stupid enough to do it. I don't think Alonso's done though yet. We got that corner, but no FIA warning there. a bit of a shake of the tyre of the car there. Did you see that? Just doing a bit of a warming up the tyres. Bit of a taunt there, and we've got someone else. It's Perez. Sergio Perez from Red Bull's pitted with us. Hulkenberg and Gasly have gone into the pit lane as well. We need to have a good pit stop here. Come on, guys. Come on, lads. All Brummies there. All for the West Midlands. And we're getting for the Perez. This is going to be a dangerous one. Oh, lap 12 starts, and we get it. It's Logan Sargent, and we get ahead of the Logan Sargent himself from Williams. This is his home Grand Prix. But keep that in mind, so we have to be careful. All we have to do now is avenge our teammate, our fallen comrade, Callan Williams, by getting an excellent result. I don't care what we do. Pole position, you know, the top 3, podium finish, top 10 finish, drive of the day, fastest lap, I don't know, and that's the second time now we've got the corner, got an FIA warning for it. So we're on board lap 13. We've got a perfect section 2, and we're coming up to our former teammate before Callan Williams. Well, Ollie Caldwell, actually, if you've watched the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's Aussie Boy Pastry from McLaren, and we've damaged our wing, unsurprisingly. We'll be going to lap 14. McLaren's golden boy, Aussie Boy Pastry himself, former trace of the flocking geese himself, Carlos Sainz is going to the pit lane, and he emerges just before us. Lance Stroll's P3, what's going on there? Hey, you don't belong there. Alonso gets there, mate, not you. Jesus. I hope your replacement... Oh, I hope Alonso's replacement does a better job than you, Stroll. Yeah, so, yeah, Alonso's retiring this season. Sadly. In the game, obviously, not in real life. Which we can't do. No, we can't do King Alonso! Speaking of Alonso, he's in P7. Trying to catch up with our former teammate. Traitor to the flocking geese, and he does. I think he's gone to the pit lane, and we've got gearbox wear. We've got gearbox problems again at the end as we finish lap 16, and we're P4. Alonso and Perez in P5 and 6 respectively. Russell, Hamilton, Sainz your top 3. We're in P4 with a damaged wing and medium tyres, which are not like in Qatar. If you've watched the Grand Prix, go check it out. It's absolutely fucking disastrous. But no, never mind. Alonso gets through, but the Goose just says no, goodbye. Even with a damaged wing, we're the problem with I keep saying this, but it's my driving. I'm too aggressive. It's why the tyres wear out so quickly, and we have trouble. I have trouble steering, controlling the car, handling. It's also why we don't do very well sometimes. But Perez, look at him go. It's the 2 Red Bulls. The Goose tries to force him off the track. No, but there he is. Still behind us. It's Alonso and Perez. They're going to go too wide here, but no. Cheeky collision there from Perez or Alonso towards the Goose there. I don't know who it was. I think it was Perez. Oh, hang on. There's some nice hand gesturing there from the Goose to Alonso, I think, as Alonso tried to do something. Here we go into the failed fake octangular turn here. Who the hell thought in Texas? Ah, hell, we could just copy that track over there in the that ain't American. We have our own octangular track, eh? It's great, ain't it? No, fucking ain't. I'm ranting. Not an uncommon thing to happen on this channel. But no, lap 18 now, and we've not been FIA'd. That was a bit of a risky braking tactic there. Alonso is through. Even Mark's like, Goose, Lord, man, do it right. Even Mark is like, fuck's sake, Goose, get on with it. There we go. Here comes Perez now. He's thinking about it. Does he get? Oh no, just a hand, just barely. Like, oh, Alonso! Alonso's getting aggressive now. Get in, and the Goose pushes Alonso's side. There must have been contact between Alonso and Leclerc. Where's Perez gone? Oh, he's behind Leclerc. That's where he is. Jesus, that could have gone horribly wrong. The end of lap 18 now. Start of lap 19. Mind you, we still have that damaged wing. We've not pitted, and it's too wide between Alonso and Leclerc. King versus Monaco Madman. Oh, and Leclerc is through. There's contact between the two. And there's wing damage, and we're both off the track. What the hell happened there? Leclerc tried to assassinate us for the 4th time in this season. Resume racing. Alonso, Perez, Albon.
Okay, mate, we might
they're
need to look
all.
at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD.
Jesus! Okay, the wing is damaged now. Look at this. Lap 19, sorry. So we attack Leclerc. Leclerc comes back, and they both go off the track. Can we see this from? See how close this was to an actual disaster. So there we are. Oh my God! They both nearly lost it. Trying to kill each other. That was from the back seat of Fernando Alonso's camera, that was. Oh my God, and we're going to go into the pit lane, but Perez! Perez didn't stop us from going in the pit lane. There was nearly a crash then.
Out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the
Jesus!
going to be aiming to achieve
It's all gone American, it all goes down here, doesn't it, in America? Ah, there we go. Stay hydrated, because if you don't, your vocal box will just dry up and you just can't speak properly.
Now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
Right, we're on the soft tyres, and we come out in front of Nick De Vries, who is 30. Oh, there he is. He's behind. Still, he's doing better than our teammate. Rest in peace. Oh dear. Champagne and flowers will be delivered. Actually, no, because no, Williams. He's not British, is he? No, he's from New Zealand. He's Australian. He's from down under. Our teammate is. Good day. It'll be we'll go. Once he's calmed down, we'll come round to his outdoor office, not indoor, because obviously people from Australia like to do things on the outside. Obviously, we'll set up the good old barbie for him, and a cold one, and just help him calm down after this disaster of a race for him. Because that's what we like to do to our teammates. We just like to help them out in their cultural, traditional ways. Okay? It's what friends are for, damn it! We nearly lost our wing there to Bottas, but
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
We haven't, which is good. 8 laps to go of this Grand Prix. Oh, excuse me. That's another thing we don't do. We don't keep to the line. You have to keep to the line, Tico, if you want to actually do well. But we got DRS, and we're just coming up towards Zhou Guan Yu. Lap 21. Will we do it? Oh, we've lost, damaged our wing again as we are coming to lap 21, the first corner. That was risky. Further on in lap 21.
We're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Strange readings? What? Sensors, strange sensor readings?
Okay, this is Mark.
Okay, so
If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty.
Mark, they've just given us a penalty, get dumb. Oh, gee. Yeah, it's happened again, people, just like in the sprint race. Lap 24, we got penalties. Lap 27, at the start of the final lap now, because nothing really happened, I do apologise. Pierre Gasly's out! The second retirement of the Grand Prix.
Right, they've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Oh, the man Gasly from Alpine. And it's gone. What's gone on with this? I don't know, the engine supplier for Alpine. I think it's Renault. I could be completely wrong. There goes his teammate, Esteban Ocon. Got a Haas driver. Yeah, the engine's gone. I think it's Renault that supplies the engine for Alpine. But that's a disaster for the man Gasly. What goes around comes around, though. So you never know. He might do an excellent comeback in the Mexican Grand Prix, which is the next round, by the way. Round 20 is Mexico City. If you remember last time, we finished second. But who knows what will happen in the Mexico City Grand Prix? But no, yes, 3-second penalty, and there he is, George Russell, the criminal who stole Qatar's Grand Prix. Yeah, that's the Middle East tactic for you. Now we can't have Carlos Sainz because he's not, you know, doesn't meet the Middle East standards for, you know, excellence and perfection. So they have to get a Briton to actually take the victory for him. So, sorry, it's just how we do things here in Qatar and, you know, Middle East, because, you know, we're so far behind in human rights. Bastards. But anyway, George Russell from Mercedes wins the Austin, Texas American Grand Prix here at the Circuit of the Americas, ahead of his teammate Lewis Hamilton, and we're going to finish all the way in P15. What a race this has been. P21 to P3 in just 3 laps, and now look at this, P15, and that's the end of the race.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
And that was fun. And we're driver of the day. Okay then.
And Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. Natalie, fill us in. What was it that helped the team achieve their success today?
Well, they managed their tyres to absolute perfection. A tyre whisperer, in fact. And that is what set them apart.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. And after this round of the World Championship, Here's how things look in the drivers' table. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Let's focus on driver of the day, Natalie Pinkham. Come on, who do you pick?
There are a few contenders, but George Russell definitely stood out, I think. A really solid drive from him today, and one I'm sure the fans enjoyed.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Yeah, God, he really is the ladies' man, isn't he, George Russell? Natalie Pinkham. George Russell. George Russell's my favourite driver, I think. Yes, Natalie Pinkham has a Brummie accent now. She's got a Brummie accent now. A right chick. A right bab. Yes, that's how we do it there. That's what my nan sounded like. Hello, Nan. Don't watch these, please. Your grandson's doing just fine. Don't worry. But, no. No wonder he's the ultimate ladies' man, because Natalie Pinkham says, oh, driver of the day is George Russell. How did we get driver of the day? We started off P2, then we dropped down to P, 20. Then, we managed to make our way to P15, which we finished, with a damaged wing, 2 pit stops, and a 3-second penalty. To me, that does not deserve a driver of the day. Personally, I hate to say... Ironically, I hate to say this. I hate to say it. But I think Verstappen should get driver of the day. Because he started P14, right? I know he's our rival and he's boring as fuck. But he went from P14 to P5, so... fair enough, I suppose. But no, we're driver of the day, apparently. Which is better, obviously, of course. Because it's us. But what's not so good is the fact that Williams... This is... it's interesting because we've not had a retirement with our car yet. And yet, for some reason, our teammate is. We're going to have to talk to the department on this one. Specifically, the powertrain department, because they do the engine. But in the meantime, whilst we go and rant to the powertrain department to fix Williams' engine, hope you've enjoyed the Texas Grand Prix weekend here at the Circuit of the Americas for round 19. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other channel, Tico Sprinter, and you will join. You'll see us again in round 20 in Mexico for the Mexico City Grand Prix. So until then, bye for now.